May 2014. I had been in Poland. I did participate at the Krakow district conference. I was empowered for the things I learned. I got to know a lot of new people. It was wonderful. And another thing happened. I added some additional days to see this wonderful countryside in Poland. So I went to Masuria. And of course in Masuria I went to a place where Toastmasters are, the Olstein Toastmasters. It was sunny days. It was blue sky. Perfect. I was lucky. I was lucky. So I sitting in my car, heading to the airport, to Warsaw, going back home, and lucky. Suddenly, boom! In the mirror of my car, I saw something black. I saw something bouncing on the street, slipping over the concrete. A light blue truck tore off the side mirror of my car. 2 centimeters. I was still driving, petrified. I was not panicking, but suddenly popped up some pictures in my head. I saw my car in the field, scrambled. In the car, I saw myself, my body, scrambled. I saw the car flooded with my blood. And even I thought I can smell the scent of my blood. I wiped away these pictures, and this happened in a split of a second while I was driving. Looking for the next place to turn left. I turned left, stopped the car, stopped the engine. This could have been the last day in my life. At least the last day of the life I used to live until now. I could be paralyzed, my brain damaged, or dead. The last day of my life. If so, am I ready to go? Am I ready to leave? No. Dear friends, I think none of us is ready to go now. Each of us, we have so much things to do and things we want to experience still. But on the other hand, I was thinking about later. Each of us, we have things we want to do, but we don't do it. A lot of us experience Toastmaster speeches. Carpe diem, do it now, take risk, change everything. And I'm sitting in the audience and says, yeah, yes, yes, yes. And the next day I say, yes, yes, I continue like before. Why we do so? Are we stupid? No. One thing is, we know we will one day die, but we think this day will never come. So we can postpone. But this illusion has been torn away by this truck. Another thing why we don't do things is just fear. We don't do things because we fear to fail. We think we fear what people may think about us. Or maybe we fear that you make a total fool of ourselves. Fear is a big hurdle to do things what we want to do it. Fear is a reason that some of us stay in jobs. These jobs are okay, you get your pay, but you don't like it. But to leave it, shall I stay or shall I go, means if I leave it, what's going to happen? So we stay in these jobs. Other people of us are living in long-time relationships. They are wonderful. They was wonderful. Now they are okay, at least okay. And there's also a question, shall I stay or shall I go? But what will the family say? And your friends, and it's easier to hold on. So we stay in these relationships which are just okay. Some of us are looking for a partner in her life. They are longing for someone, but they don't find anyone who would match. What could help? Maybe they change their attitude, their habit. If you're looking for Mr. Right, hey lady, are you Mrs. Right? If you're looking for your princess, are you prince? But this would mean change everything of yourself. You have to redefine yourself and change a lot. So it's exhausting. So better hold on and stay in this searching out phase. But later, a lot of these people change it, this looking out for people to say at last, single, it's wonderful, I can do what I do. It's nice, I have so much friends, I don't need anyone. For these people, I have an advice I want to share. Two of these ladies I met here yesterday evening, looking out for a man, if there is someone. Don't be afraid, I don't tell the other people the name. These people, yeah, I saw they laughing, looking in this direction. These people, I want to share a quote of Oscar Wilde. As long you are waiting for the great love, some tiny romances are good for you. Oscar Wilde, not me, of course. By this 2-centimeter accident, I learned to ignore the fear. I don't care any longer of conventions. And you see, without conventions, you feel much better. I don't care what people think. I'm writing my own, I'm writing my own laws and I define my own moral. And this is wonderful and it is possible. What people think about me, I'm the age, I don't have to care what people think about me, I'm on my own. And what I learned since then, I was forced to do it. Carpe diem. And this don't mean be more efficient in the job. No, this means enjoy the day with serenity. Wow, that is wonderful. And I'm lucky. Maybe you want to know what I changed. Now I say what I want, and I do what I say, and I want what I do. I cannot speak about a lot of things what I'm doing because they are very private. But one thing, I have a sister. She's 6 months younger than me. And when I was 13, my mother passed away. And can you imagine? With 13, no mother, 3 kids. How about you feel as a child? This cannot be possible. It's not true. Because the emotional heart of the family was again torn away. You feel lonely, super lonely. But of course we are alive. The mother passed away. And as a result of this, my sister and me has a very close relationships. We are holding each other because we hadn't someone else on the whole world. Later when we grew older, I was an older brother and said, oh, hey, I have a cool Klaus. And I looked at my sister, hey, she is so cute, so beautiful and so witty. Ingrid, wow, cool. Yes, we loved each other. We loved each other. We loved each other. But one day happened something. When I was in my 20s, there was opening a rift between us. And our love morphed to a dislike. Klaus, you are so mean. What you're speaking about me? Hey, Ingrid, you are stupid. Why do you like this and that and vice versa? And there was a rift. And 30 years, we don't have any contact. I wrote her a letter, really handwritten letter. Ingrid, we should meet. Just to reconcile. Ingrid, now it's enough. I want to meet you. For sure, I fear to be hurt. I feel bad emotions, but I ignore this fear. I wrote this letter. She sent me a letter back. Let's wait. And now I'm waiting for a letter with a date. And I tell you what, it was wonderful for me. But now is a ball in your playfield, and now she has to do some of this. Otherwise, the next time we see, maybe if I will die in some years, I don't know. And if you fear something, always consider one thing. What you miss if you don't take the risk. What you miss? Nothing! Or at least little. Dear friends, now I'm standing again here at a wonderful Poland Toastmaster meeting. I'm enriched by the people and experience so much good things here. I was standing here on stage. Next to me was in the workshop a young lady trembling of pain. The microphone was too heavy to hold, because full of pain, because she was thinking about her mother always say, "You must be perfect." And she gave me the trust, I share it with you. Another lady come on stage. He was speaking about the birth of a second baby, and this was a very difficult birth. It could end in a catastrophe. But what she did? She was funny. She was laughing about it. She was like a comedian show. First I was shocked, but later I saw, maybe this is the only way to wrap in this nearby catastrophe in laughter and fun for us to digest and for her to tell about. Next, another lady comes on stage. It was like a volcano before the explosion. And poof, she shouted out, she screamed out, she shot out and accused to a doctor who told a young mother who just got information, your daughter has cancer and you, mother, should become earlier. And with an extra hit into the face of the mother. What else I saw? I saw a young man. I saw in the beginning of the 2 hours and at the end of the 2 hours. And it was an eye-opener for each of the listeners. This man has transformed. It's the same guy like before, but now he gained a new way to see his life, a new facet, a new perspective. And it was, I call it a star was born, but it was, like the ugly little duck and the wonderful swan. Wonderful. And for this I want to thank you. And for this I want to thank you. And now, after this time, before I'd also spent some wonderful days in wonderful Janov Lubelski, at beautiful landscape, to beautiful people. I'm here, and now I'm about to heading for home. And suddenly, I wish you, that never comes in your life, this suddenly and over, out. Carpe diem. Enjoy your life. Thanks a lot.